And we are live.
Welcome to the Salty Runback that's being casted on Wednesday because we tried to be nice and let the Mist Cats have the stage on Tuesday. Unfortunate for our boys, though. They did not do as best as well as they would like to, but...
What that means is that every time we streamed when they were playing, they won. So because we didn't stream, they lost.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
We didn't hog the air, so we broke the pattern. So sorry, Mr. Cats. You're still the best kittens around. We love you, and we're really proud of you guys for making it to finals. It was an excellent showing from all of those guys. If they've got the VODs on the Blue Otter channel, go watch the VODs. Maybe you might learn something. Mai said that those guys are really good. So, but other than that, we're gonna have kind of an abridged show today. Let me get my doc pulled up here because we're hosting a little bit later, and we usually run this stuff about an hour and 30. We're gonna just do our run back for the week before, and then we're gonna do clips, and we're gonna talk about our players, and that's it. And we'll be good for that. So, what are our standings as of the end? Because we have wrapped up Div 1. And we've got 2 weeks left of Div 2, correct?
Yeah, so y'all talk about stuff. I'm fixing the standings for second division. But as top division is concerned, we have three-way tie for fourth.
Yep, got to be sorted out this week.
Finale, AOT, and NCS. I have been told that we may have information on who won the tiebreaker, but we're just trying to confirm that.
So have we boiled down the tiebreaker situation on the time thing? Is that where we're at on that?
Really quick, Jake, you're echoing.
Yeah, every time I talk, it goes through like your speakers, and that we can hear it in your mic.
Let me see what I'm doing then.
But I think that, it's down to, so the way the tiebreakers for a three-way tie work is it goes to head-to-head first. And for those of you unfamiliar with the rules, it goes to head-to-head. If there are any teams with a head-to-head against each other that are better, then they will play a tiebreaker playoff. But in this case, every team won to each other. So there was no head-to-head to take into consideration. So then it goes to fastest win time average. And so that's what we've been trying to track down for...
Get your fucking stats in.
Yeah, for this week, because there were some stats not sent in.
Am I good on the mic situation, by the way? Are we good?
I think so, because now when I talk, I can't hear it when it's going through. But the only other thing is that this is directly copied from the LCS stats, like verbatim. The only thing that we X'd out is that they have a thing before the average win time called quality of win, which would basically mean, or as opposed to the flirty of win, XD, I hate myself, that basically if these teams like took 2 zeros against like the top 3 teams, and there's like a quality for that, but I honestly don't think that, since we're not professionals, we're all around the same ish elo, and then we play through multiple patches, but also we don't have like a double round robin. It's just a best of 2 right there, that it doesn't necessarily bode well for us. And to say that it's quality is like also another perspective of a win, even trying to make it as non-perspective and more objective. So we'll get you with some of that as we go in. I'm going to start to finish the week 5 results as it is. Also, chat, who won Bimmy Jimmy versus BFC? Was it a 1-1, a 2-0, or a 0-2? Tell me in chat so I can know.
Doesn't look like we have anything. We'll let that roll in. And I just remembered off the top of my head. Nobody won the contest, by the way, because nobody did the contest. So I get $10 of RP. So thank you.
Yeah.
But RP's buying me the Camille skin. Thanks. Let's see. So we will get our standings updated as the results come in. So let's talk about our players to watch. So I had our boy Perpetual Tilt and No Not November in Div 1 and Div 2 respectively.
We do.
And Chris didn't play this week. He got benched.
Whoa. Did not get benched. I got subbed.
I've talked to your captain. He says you're permanently benched. So I don't know.
He got benched and we got smashed together.
Well, my captain is a permanent bitch. So
If you guys didn't know, and you don't listen to the tail end of our podcast, Chris has been preparing for his wedding for the past couple weeks and months. And it looks like credit card information just hit the screen. Everybody copy and paste real quick. But Chris has been benched. He's been preparing for his wedding, and we had his bachelor party this week, and he gets married on Saturday this week. So
Yeah.
congrats.
Yay.
Marrying the love of his life. And then my other boy was No Not November, and I couldn't find stats for you, Justin. I don't know where you're at.
What team is he on?
Tell me how you did, because I love you.
What team is he on?
I don't know off the top of my head. Let me verify.
I think it's Labby's. Yeah, Blitz Cranks,
It's
Fist
Labby's.
Cranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that would explain why, because I didn't get anything. But according to Kevin, Kevin, please go look at the second division standings immediately, and tell me if the records make sense, because I may have a little bit of liquor in me, which is actually 4 cups of tequila.
Oh,
Hey.
whoa. Cups. Up cups.
Cups.
Like
Hey.
four actual glasses of tequila, yes.
Woo,
Sheesh, indeed. I'll talk about it later, because that's something that I did today that's not league related.
Okay, all right, cool, sweet.
Right, so, Justin, your players to watch were Juicebox and Asta Staria. Let's talk about them.
Yeah, Juicebox is always running down bot lane with C-Van, getting kills, doing things. Usually on Nautilus, fun stuff. I got smashed by it. That's why he was my player to watch. I watched him, and I watched the gray screen. Anyway.
To expand.
Juice man. He's good, man. Really like seeing where he's come. He's definitely putting the time in the game. And then Asta Staria, I was not able to watch this game, but I know that they got 2-0'd by 4 top, if I'm not mistaken. So somebody let me know how he did. I wasn't able to watch that one.
All right.
I'm sure he did great.
You had the real JLP and Bear Jr.
I did. So for the real JLP, I have no idea, because again, no stats, and I've been super busy this week. But I know that they did 2-0 this week. No, they got 2-0 this week by 4 tops and a bottom. So with that many top laners on the enemy team, I have to imagine it wasn't a great week for real JLP, but I can't really say for certain without stats to back me up here. But I was able to catch a little bit of the CS gap in CS series, and that one was a 1-1 for Bear Jr. So the Bear Jr. did pop off on the Aurelia in the second game, and so that was at least nice after having their playoff hopes kind of almost dashed ? We don't know, but they needed a 2-0 to be definite in the playoffs. They got the 1-1. First game was not as good for Bear Jr., but overall,
Bear Jr. played his patented Yasuo and lost. That's all I gotta say.
He played Yasuo into another Yasuo main, which is bold. It is bold, but I mean, those are the 2 premier Yasuo mains of our league. It's Yasuo and Corn. I mean, Yasuo. I literally called him Yasuo. Bear Jr. and Cornstar.
Yasuo and Cornstar.
From the champion.
I'm very curious to know how the win rates of those players on Yasuo in the PMA LCS. Is it actually really high, or is it just mediocre because teams pick against it?
That's a great segue.
Okay.
To if we had our fucking stats, we could tell you. So please send in your stats. Now my players to watch last week were Flesh and Garfield Juice. Flesh got MVP in both of his games.
Okay.
So I'm just a genius. But I also think that it was probably just a safe bet. I think Flesh is just a really consistent performer. So that's a pretty much a safe bet. Garfield Juice was more of I needed to see them win and come out on top through him. And I think he went 1-1 in his series and popped off on the Sejuani in game 2 and got MVP for it. So I feel really, really glad about that. I'm very, very happy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But everything else is correct. Garfield juice? Hello. What do you mean hello? Okay, he's typing in chat.
All right.
Sean, you are drunk. Okay, what? Because it doesn't show me what your champion is because your captain didn't post the screenshots. Okay, so it's tough sledding out here.
Well, we gotta like redneck these put-togethers. It gets kind of saucy.
It was 2-0. Okay, then it was 2-0, and you weren't Sejuani. You got the Penta. You were ADC. Okay, then he was the Samira. So he got a Penta on Samira. Congratulations. It literally just says champion name. Sorry.
All right. Well, congrats.
There we go.
The Juice Man for getting
the.
We'll
we'll see a little bit of that later. You know what I'm saying? Not to spoil our clip seg, but there's a clip seg.
So, guys, who do you have for players to watch this week? Because I've got my eyes on our beloved best streamy boy in the PMALCS, Fling Panda and Stormion. Both of them rocking it in the mid lane, if I'm remembering correctly, for their leagues. So, what do we got going on for everybody else?
So I personally am actually looking up towards the tippy top lane with Quick McSchmick. He's got a matchup this week against Murphy Raudette. So that's going to be interesting to watch for sure. And I'm also going to keep it rolling here. And I'm going to look towards this top lane matchup of Bimmy Jimmy Power Hour in Big Dick Jimmy and Necro Guy. So my Big Dick Jimmy and Quick McSchmick are my two to watch. We're all doing all second division players because the first division doesn't have a game this week. So we're doing two from each.
Exactly. We have no idea what our status on our tiebreaker games are, if they're going to be a thing. So no need to call those, because if we said anybody from Finale, we'd probably lose anyway. So Justin, who you got?
Yeah, I'm actually going to do the duo of MF Shadow, Packer Diehard, and the bot lane on Gank These Nuts.
Okay.
All right. We saw a little bit of MF Shadow in our game this week.
Yeah. He made his first division debut in our game. That was a fun time.
Thank him immensely for stepping up and filling in for us when we needed him the most. Sean, who do you have?
So okay, that luckily he's not the avatar, because when you need him the most, he vanishes generally. That's the avatar though, not MF Shadow. Who I have actually in the mid lane is your boy Hook My Book from Bees.
Okay.
Because he's going up against Doms this week, and he's going up against literally Nate.
Ooh. Wow, my other boy. Okay.
Yeah, your other boy. I'm riding with my boy, Nate.
All my boys are good.
But so I think that's really, really good, because I think like Bees right now, they're in third place, while Doms is like right behind them in fourth. So that's a really, really contentious matchup. And the other thing I was looking at is this Teacock versus GG Easy matchup, and I'm looking at now I believe they've actually switched, so correct me if I'm wrong, but is From Ember still the mid lane there, or is it OK3?
I think they would just like swap.
His name is Blue correct? Now. Blue 17.
Yeah,
bro.
Blue 17.
Okay,
yeah.
well, it's not updated in the stats. Maya, get on the stats.
I got it. I can do it.
But Blue 17 is my player to watch. That's bait. You're Evan. All right. Now you're not my player to watch. All right, dude.
Messy desk.
Okay. So but yeah, that's basically it for me. So it's gonna be Blue and Hook My Book. Let's see if he can cook up a win.
Cook up some hooks with his books.
I will guarantee you that.
Wait, hold on.
My boy's been hitting the books, and Bees is looking better than ever as they go into their. This is their second last week,
okay,
correct?
hold on. So Blue 17 needs a sub this week. So Flydrate is subbing. So my player to watch is Flydrate.
Okay, we're rolling it back with Kevin.
Yeah, my real boy.
Yeah, I'm right with my boy.
The first boy. All right. So there are your players to watch this time around. So, it helps us out immensely not to continue to beat this dead horse, that you put pressure on your captains to send in their stats, because not all the time can we sit down and watch the games, and we can look at the stats and get a really good idea as to what happened that game. we do our best if we can to go back and check the VODs and see how our guys that we voted for did. But yeah, put pressure on the captains, get the stats in. They're super important, and it's not just it's not just a flex kind of thing. Even if you're like a lower ranked player or somebody that's on a bottom place team, it's super important for us to get those in because we want to give everybody their time to shine in the sun, and this is a good opportunity to do that. And so with all of that said, let's get on to our predictions, and we'll start talking about our results from week 5, if I wrote that down correctly.
Yeah, that was this past week was week 5, yes.
All right. So we had our week 5 predictions was NCS versus CS Gap. Me, Sean, and Chris said this was going to be a 0-2 in favor of CS Gap. Justin said it was going to be a 1-1. Who won the overall there?
Justin did.
Justin did. All right. The point for Justin. BLR versus AOT. Me and Sean said this would be a 1-1. Chris and Justin said this would be a 2-0 in the favor of BLR. Tell me
they
I'm
were
right.
correct.
Sheesh. Made playoffs. What am I saying? What did I say? I said BLR will not finish 6th. Clap.
Finale versus DD. Me and Justin said this would be a 2-0 very confidently. We were wrong. Sean was the only one that got this one right. He gets the point there. GG Easy versus Bees. Sean said this would be a 1-1. Justin and Chris said this was going to be a 2-0 for GG Easy, and I am the only one that supported my boys and said that's going to be a 2-0 for Bees.
Damn.
Written it down wrong. Let's see. We said GDN versus Teacock. Me, Chris, and Justin said this was going to be a 2-0 in the favor of GDN.
Y'all
Sean
got it right.
Said this was going to be a 1-1.
Y'all got it right, yeah.
Everybody but Sean. Not Sean. Four Tops versus Doms. Me, Sean, and Chris said this is going to be a 1-1. Justin said it was going to be an 0-2 in favor of Doms. Who got this right?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Okay. We suck.
We were all wrong.
Bimmy Jimmy Power Hour versus Blitzcrank's Fist Crank.
Jake and Jacob got it right.
Jake and Jacob. Why did I write my name twice? Jake and Justin. We said this was going to be a...
for BFC, yeah.
And Sean said it would be a 1-1. Chris said it would be a 2-0 for Bimmy. And so that would put me and Justin with the points. And I think that puts me or Justin.
It's Justin this week.
Is it Justin overall?
Yeah, because Justin 1, Justin 2, Justin 3. You only got 2.
All right. Justin leads the entire pack then now.
Let's go.
2 or 3. I don't know. I'll have to double check in comparison.
Hey, but don't let the fake media tell you that the counting is over, all right? That's all I gotta say.
Votes have not stopped counting here.
Stop the count. I win.
All right, so let's get to our eyes towards week 6 and talk about our predictions there. In anticipation for me not being here, because we were originally going to host yesterday, I have already made my predictions. So I'm going to quickly read off our matches, and then I'm going to slap down my votes for everybody, and then I'm going to let you guys hash it out. So we've got Teacock versus GG Easy. I say that this is going to be a 2-0 in favor of Teacock. We got Doms versus Bees. I'm saying this is a 2-0 in favor of Bees. We got BFC versus GDN. I'm saying this is a 2-0 in favor of GDN. And we got Bimmy Jimmy Power Hour versus Four Tops in the bottom. And I'm saying this is going to be a 2-0 in favor of Four Tops. What do you guys have?
Okay, I have the exact same, except for the first one I have a 1-1, but everything else is the exact same.
All right. Get you down.
Yeah, so I have Teacock versus GG Easy. I have as a 1-1. I have Doms 2-0ing Bees.
Why?
They're so good though, my boys at Bees.
Their coach is kind of sus.
Yeah, the coach is definite sus. I have.
Wait,
GDN.
are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be there for the game?
I mean, I don't have a game this week, so yes.
All right, actually, I'll make it a 1-1 since he said that. It's a 1-1.
Okay.
Since he said that, it's a 1-1. So it's 2 1-1s for me, and then 2-0 GDN and 2-0 Four Top. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so I have 2-0 Teacock over GG Easy. I have 2-0 Doms over B.
Damn.
Yeah.
My boys,
I believe,
Dude,
I believe
there is no pollen in this chat right now. I can
know.
tell you.
I believe in
them.
them.
Supporting the Bumblebees, man.
I believe Doms can do it.
Yeah, Optimus Prime supported Bumblebee. That's true.
BFC versus GDN. I have GDN going 2-0. And then I have Fort Top going 2-0 for Jimmy Bimmy Power Hour.
Hard to bet against those two teams right now, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Eric. Eric, you should be riding high right now, man. I put my faith in you and everybody else did. So if you guys disappoint us, you all become...
Bees are dying at an alarming rate. Tambourine King, our expert biologist,
hey,
telling
I
us.
I can pull up some like scientific data on why bees matter a lot to our ecosystem. Don't get me on the Don't get me on the soapbox, man.
This is not a soapbox podcast.
Melitology. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we got some clips.
Yeah, let's round some.
You like
we got clips from week 4 as well because we only had 2 that time. So
yeah, I got all the clips up. So I got them all pulled up here.
Share your screen so
I'm
we can
working on it, people. I'm working on it.
Oh my God, you're taking
my
so
screen. Apple screen. I share my whole screen, right? And that lets you hear my audio. Or no, I share the window.
No.
Yeah. Share the window because the screen means we can't listen to the clip.
Got it. All right. Here we go. Here we go, people. Oh wait, I gotta unmute the tab. Psych. I muted the tab so that I could pull all these up during the stream and not.
They can make this game.
Oh shit.
Now the tabs are playing in the background.
Turret, and they're gonna push towards this bottom inhibitor turret.
This is gonna bring back some memories.
Woo!
I was there for this. Hey, that's me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Playing Kled in this meta?
Yeah, that's not bad.
I actually remember this. I was casting this. Listen to me again.
We're gonna take down this turret, and they're gonna push towards this bottom inhibitor turret. Yep. There goes the Opie. He's gonna turn it off. The stack wave is massive, and they were just deleted.
Yikes, and yikes. All right, I'm gonna turn.
I'm the best color caster ever.
So that you guys can hear it a little bit better. All right, so that was Electric Bear Ball Delivery. This is Rel Nut. I was not here for this. Feels bad, man. This is my team doing well without me.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Juicy Daddy's sitting here. The flip does not connect, but he's already chunking down there. A huge 3-minute ultimate into the 3-minute Seraphine. The Wombo is real. Jake's getting excited. Malzahar standing still, getting ulted and taken down. The shutdown going to Seraphine. It is a triple kill for the Jakes. They are immediately heading towards Baron. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Wait, would you say that you're perpetually tilted because Alshaka L stood you up? Boom.
No. I'm perpetually tilted that teams keep giving us Rel Seraphine like it just doesn't exist. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to speak more on how to beat our team, but Jesus, guys, like...
Maya, can you also help Andrew with the tiebreaker? Thank you very much.
Right. Yeah. Pled is fine in this meta. Well, I have thoughts. All right, we got another one. My Int? Question mark?
We see
is this Mystic Cats?
Laid up against
No, this is AOT versus
laid up against them, held his own. As we see Neil the Steel just for his life.
He just stuns him.
Oh. Just kind of gets by the range of that.
Okay.
Nocturne finds his way out. Tristana to keep him alive. Gales from Total Anti. Look at the Bill Johnson doesn't get it. Connect on the rest of the team. Now Juicy Daddy's trying to let at the end of this fight, but we see him.
Why did Total Landscaping have Gale Force?
No. That's so unfortunate.
Dude, Maya gets away with robbery so much. He literally doesn't play League of Legends. He plays Jebaited. That's about it.
All right. By team doing well, I meant team 2-0'd this week without me. So they I would say they did pretty well. This is CS Gap versus NCS, and it is called King Quadra. So I wonder what this one is. We'll just have to see.
Team is basically all physical damage. So here comes the call of Forge Guard coming
in. This is literally the only bad play from game one for us.
But the knockup from Neil of Steel is their ultimate there from Bear Jr. to follow that up. He's going to be a double kill for Neil of Steel. He's going to keep this one going. No Quadra though, maybe the Quadra can still come in. Fear Beyond Death does not land from the Urgot. There's the triple because they donated it over to Neil of Steel in the last kill.
They tried to steal it.
And he does with the core drinker.
They didn't want it to
so
get posted to the page.
You can post it. Very nicely done.
Yeah, but
team is basically
okay. Wait, do we have any other? I gotta find a clip from that game.
He's furiously trying to find a clip. This one is the 4 tops versus the Doms. So
Jonesy 4+1.
Yeah. I wonder what this is.
Y'all gotta come up with better names, man.
Okay.
People are
Samira popping off.
Someone's there.
Samira popping off.
Wow.
Seems
huge.
fun.
Can we put it on the page? Is it a quadra? Is the dream
wait, I
is
can't
alive?
show this if it's a pin.
Dream's alive. It's a quadra.
Oh,
Cut it!
Very nice.
hey, that's my boy,
It was so...
Jonesy, right there. That was my player to watch.
So close. So close.
I just like these Twitch clip titles are basically like if the Titanic was called "Unsinkable Ship Dies to Iceberg."
Beautiful Antediluvian Worm Rule 5.
Okay, here's a vague one. It says mine.
Okay, yeah.
Mine. I wonder if it's a steal. I don't know.
Well, he's literally the only person alive. Let's find out.
I think it's a steal. I think it's gonna be a steal.
15 minutes
It's a
ago that
soul
the 80
steal,
carries
too.
were going to be huge in this game. Wow, my game has frozen again. Oh, it's back.
Oh, I thought it was the
We're
clip.
We're good.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
That
we
is
got it.
sold for tops.
Does he get
Stolen by Guy Fieri. It's so
That's a
much
soul
damage.
steal, though. Props.
What
Yeah.
happened? Who hit the blast plant?
I think he did.
Yeah, I mean, you
So
said it
much
like
kills.
15 minutes ago that the 80 carries were going to be huge in this game.
Wow,
Wow, my game has frozen
Yeah,
again.
I think
Oh,
if
it's
Nate
back.
goes
Never
for the
mind.
blast
We're good.
plant
We're
instead
good.
of trying to kill the incredibly
And that
tanky
is
Sejuani,
sold
maybe
for
he doesn't
tops.
get in. Oh, he doesn't have
Stolen by
flash,
Guy.
so you'd have to
Could be
dash
a
over the wall.
possibility, that's for sure. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna one-shot this 3K health person.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. Well, he would have been able to dash the wall anyway. So I mean, maybe he could he could take the blast cone and then come back over with his E and stuff to dash. That would be that's a lot of whatever. It's a good play. Good job. Okay, Quick McDick. All right.
I do like some McDicks.
He's about to give somebody the McDick.
It's the newest
Sun is Blue going to go in, ults, but doesn't hit anything as Kaibalal going to be on a killing spree now. And steady taking down Quick. McSchmick is in the back, but now he's in the middle. And that is ticking away on all the damages from Embers. Going to get bopped, and that is an ace. And that is a pentakill.
How did it happen? Wait.
He's whacking folks.
He just literally sat in the middle of all of them.
No, they sat in the middle of him. He came out there. He was like, "Surprise, bitches!"
What the? Okay, what the fuck is up with you guys submitting pentakills like that? Disgusting shit belongs on this podcast. I'm just kidding. That's a good. Yeah, he's just like sitting in the middle of all of them, like just like.
Back. I want to see like the position. Yeah, he's just like.
Yeah, he's just like in this ass. I think he.
And steady taking down Quick. McSchmick is in the back, but now he's in the middle. And that is ticking away on all the damages from Embers. Going to get bopped, and that is
wait a
an
minute.
8.
Wait, he hits.
Taking
Look at
away
this
on
cue.
all the damages from Embers. Going to get bopped.
Yeah, from Embers.
What?
Yeah, that's insane, dude. That's
Quick
he
McSchmick.
actually predicted this flash.
Taking away
Look
on
right
all
here.
the damages from
Boom.
Embers. Going to get bopped, and that is an 8.
He's nuts, man.
Yeah,
Quick
insane.
McSchmick is quick
Okay,
with it.
some might say that he was actually just trying to hit the other two guys that are right on top of him, and maybe got a little lucky.
I
But
don't
he
believe that.
predicted it. He predicted it.
He had the Quick McBrain and the Quick McDick on all that. Let's
All
go.
right, and this one is not even close, baby. All right.
Spawning, which is a mountain drake.
Same
So
game.
you're going to see Ocean or Infernal Soul today in this game. As instead, we're going to go for the dive as the charm going to come on from Embers. He's going to use the combo, but he's going to get taken down. Flydrake gets the kill as Steady turns himself into a Samira and just eats away Leona
Okay.
and survives with all
that was
that
the dive.
healing that he gets.
Okay. Well played. Calculated. And that's how we got.
We had a
All
good
playing,
dive
by the
there,
way.
man.
That is all we got.
That's all we got. All right.
That's all we have.
I imagine there were one or two more that got thrown in on the thing afterwards, but we won't worry about them. I can't pay attention to the page all the time.
I got them just before the segment, so ideally I hit everything.
I also don't want to pay attention to the page all the time, so.
Well, so that pretty much wraps us up. Like I said, we're going to do an abridged version of tonight. We'll do a little bit more in-depth stuff next week. as far as an update on our player rankings for Div 2, we mentioned on last podcast that Chris Packett and Chris Vanacor were going to do their Div 2 player rankings, I think. I don't know if Div 1 got thrown into that as well. But they have decided to go ahead and just push their rankings towards the end of the season. So when we do our final wrap up of the regular season episode, we'll bring those guys back and we'll let them hash out all of the spicy deets on who they think is good and who they think is bad, and then you can tell all the admins that you're mad at them for it for some reason.
So, yeah, you can tell those admins. I agree.
Those dumb admins.
Those dumb admins for allowing tier list content on our wholesome PMA LCS page. But also, I'm going to put Frank on the spot now because I'm tired of him jerking me off on this one. Frank's got a segment that's brewing up, so he should have something ready for next week as well. So we're going to put the pressure on Frank live now and really try to get him in. He's going to tell you guys how to build your team comps going into the playoff runs. So if you're still struggling to find the team comp formula and you don't have a spreadsheet and a flowchart like I do, then he might be able to help you establish that. With that said, that wraps us up. So everybody, what have we been doing this week? Justin, let's start with you. What's something that's good that's happened to you and not League of Legends that you've been doing?
Valorant, and Valorant. I've been playing a lot of Valorant. Yeah, really grinding that game. I also have a couple of friends. We picked up Valheim again, but that's what I've been doing outside of League.
Hell yeah. Sean, what do you have going on?
Today, I met up with a friend who is from my undergrad at SFA because he is here in Phoenix doing the Phoenix Opera. And he's the lead tenor in that, and we had food, and I drank a lot of tequila, as I mentioned.
4 glasses, if I recall.
Yeah, 4 glasses of tequila on the rocks with lime. Thank you. I just scheduled my COVID vaccine for tomorrow, my first dose.
Hell yeah.
Pfizer at a Walgreens.
Okay.
I encourage you to take the day after off, just in case it decides to kick your ass.
And if it does, I'll be streaming.
All right.
There we go.
But it kind of sucks because that means I actually have to bike in 100-degree weather. But that's besides the point.
It's true.
Outside of that, quick aside, MSI Cloud9 didn't make it. All right, cool. Make it to top 4. That is
J&J gang, J&J gang in the chat. Oh, sorry.
What?
That's just me.
What? JJ gang?
J&J.
Johnson.
Everybody's saying Pfizer gang, Moderna club.
Pfizer gang.
JJ squad.
I actually couldn't even sign up for the JJ one because I don't think they're doing it anymore. But
yeah, they are.
At least not at the Walgreens. It was either Moderna or Pfizer.
Oh, at Walgreens. You went to that inferior pharmacy to Walmart. And I'm just kidding. All right. Psych. We're just getting off track. Justin said Valorant. Sean's got some shit. All right. Have I mentioned I'm getting married?
What? It is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, so that's been this week. But that's in 3 days. It's 2 more sleeps, I guess. Right? My math right? No. 1, 2. Yeah, no, 3 more sleeps and I'm married.
Well, if you don't sleep tonight, then it's 2 more sleeps.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just don't sleep, and you're gonna get married tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't sleep,
and since I work for a superior pharmacy, we get to take our masks off if we've had our shot. So I've had my shot. I'm taking my mask off tomorrow. About to be like the Future song. You know what I'm saying? But
you said no sleep till coitus.
No.
Sleep Courtney.
Oh.
That's better.
No sleep till coitus. All right. We also had my bachelor party this weekend. We went to Nashville, and the boys ended up winning because they made me vomit in the Walmart parking lot. It was not a fun experience.
Me and Foustus did our best to play mom.
You wouldn't have vomited in a Walgreens parking lot. I'll tell you that.
Damn straight. Walgreens is inferior. No, Friday night was pretty solid. You know, we had a great time. The boys played some Gang Beasts, some Mario Party. We were having a good time. Saturday, we had a good time for most of the day, and then I had to do an escape room and couldn't keep drinking, so I got hung over in the middle of the day, and it
hangover hit at like 5 o'clock for us.
Yeah, and it was
he's
rough.
over the table, just like,
dude, that's not oh my god,
it was so bad, dude. And by about 7 or 8 o'clock that night, I was in the Walmart parking lot yakking because we just got to get me Pedialyte. and that was it. And everybody left because I ended the party pretty much.
I mean, it's your party. You're allowed to end it when you want to.
I didn't intentionally end it. Everybody just ended up having to leave. But I wasn't going to feel better until that morning anyway, so...
Yeah.
All right.
William was on baby watch anyway. But yeah, no, I'm right there with Chris. I went to the bachelor party. I got a little drunk. I slapped him all over the place when he wasn't playing Gang Beast the way that I told him to play it, even though I've never played that game in my life. Drank straight liquor for a good hour and then caught up with everybody that started drinking beer. I don't suffer from hangovers, I've discovered, so I was fine.
You've never been that drunk, I guess.
I have been that drunk and I have yet to have a hangover. But other than that, I've got a fraternity brother, Alan, in town, and he's spending the week with me as he's visiting family and stuff. Him and his partner have moved or starting to move in this direction back into the States.
He's coming. He's coming Saturday, right?
No, he's leaving on Saturday.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So
I thought you said you were bringing him as a +1, but
I was going to try to bring him as a +1, but
okay, I understand. That's okay. Continue.
But he's here. We've been vibing. He bought an Oculus Rift for himself, and they sent him 2. So I'm getting an Oculus Rift out of this visit. So I'm gonna be on VR chat acting like a cat girl in probably about 45 minutes. But other than that, that's all I've had going on. So my good thing is I got an Oculus Rift, and my one of my best friends is in town. So hell yeah. So that wraps us up. Everybody, congratulations on finishing your split. If you're a Div 1 player, look forward to seeing the results of the tiebreakers that are coming out. Again, shout outs to our boys, the Mystic Cats. Really proud of them for achieving what they achieved this week or this year or this season, whatever the dynamics are in the Blue Otter League. Really proud of you guys for making it all the way to finals. Sad to see that it didn't end the way that we all wanted it to end for you, and most definitely not the way that you wanted to end for yourself, but we're super proud of you guys. Congrats to Chris on getting married this weekend. Congrats to Fustus. He's having a baby soon. Congrats to anybody that's gotten to the next rank in league or in other games that you're doing. We love you all. Sean's got a baby bump or something. I don't know what's happening here.
Jesus Christ, man. Drink some water, dude.
He's showing us the margarita weight.
There you go. Stay hydrated, boy.
But that's all we got. We're going to close out. Like I said, abridged version. We'll be back with the regular show next week. Drink some water. Stay healthy. We love you all. Thank you for tuning in for this week.
Get it!